guys, and welcome back to the Virtual Reality Show, where we talk about any and all things related to virtual reality inside virtual reality. I'm your host, PHIA. This week, the Virtual Reality Show channel just hit 50,000 subscribers, and I couldn't be more pleased. I am so grateful and so thankful and so ecstatic to see that my little channel grew from nothing back in February all the way to where we are now. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me, and I'm really excited to do a Q&A video to celebrate, as well as a few extra surprises at the end of the video. So, as per tradition with a Q&A video, I'm going to go ahead and grab my handy dandy giant iPhone to start reading off some of your guys' questions from over on Twitter. So if you want to be a part of the next Q&A, make sure you follow me there so you don't miss out. So the first question I got was, what made you get into VR? And the second one was, what made you become a VTuber? So I'm going to answer those together since they're both very, very related. Unfortunately, I didn't know that much about VR to begin with, or about VTubing in general. I didn't really care about either one of those things, but my favorite clothing brand, called Cloma, which I'm wearing right now, made a virtual line of clothes for virtual reality characters. I thought these outfits were absolutely just the cutest thing ever, and I knew that I had to try them out on an avatar of my own, and so that's when I made the PHIA model. Once I made the PHIA model, I thought she was super cute, but I didn't know what to do with her, so I looked everywhere and tried to find what I could use it for, and that's when I discovered VRChat. I imported the model into VRChat and started playing on desktop mode and absolutely fell in love with the experience. After falling in love with VRChat, I knew that I had to get a VR headset, so I got one for Christmas, and it was all just an obsession since then. Now, I didn't know what VTubing was when I decided to make my channel. All I knew is that I had this virtual avatar and that I love talking about virtual reality, so the two just kind of came together, that I should use my VR character to talk about VR. Then the two worlds collided and boom! My channel was born and I became a VTuber, and then quickly joined the community not long after. What are your recommendations for jumping into VR for the first time? Like, what games are the like? Well, I think a very obvious one for anyone to try is definitely Beat Saber. It's a really immersive and fun rhythm game that anybody can play. But other than that, I think a very obvious choice for me to recommend is VRChat. It's a really great way to socialize with your friends or make new friends and just explore what VR's capabilities really are. Anybody can upload any kind of content to VRChat, and that's what really makes it exciting, because you aren't just stuck to one game or one art style. You can be and visit anywhere that you want to go. How was your life like before you got into VR? Well, my life was honestly not as exciting whatsoever. Before I found VR, I was honestly very lost in myself, and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. I was taking college classes and getting my associate's degree without anything in mind, and just kind of aimlessly trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life. But when I discovered VR, I finally found something that not only was I passionate about, but something that I wanted to work on every single day for the rest of my life, no matter what it takes, because I just love it that much. Oh, here's a good one. Outside of all the technical stuff, what is the #1 piece of advice that you'd give to an aspiring VTuber? Well, being a VTuber is just like being a regular content creator. The only difference is that you're using a virtual avatar. The #1 thing to always keep in mind is to make sure that you're having fun. If you're doing it for the views or for the likes, or because you think it's trending really hard and that's how you're going to get popular, then you're probably not going to do very well. But if you genuinely love doing it, then people are going to see that and be drawn to you and drawn to your content, and that is how you become successful. My other advice is to always be setting goals for yourself. Setting new goals for how good your model is, or what kind of equipment you're using, or the type of collaborations you're doing. All of those are really important goals to be had, and as soon as you settle down and say, this is good enough, then you're never going to do any better. So always be trying your hardest and always be stretching for new goals. Well, Caloric Leader asks, other than VR, are you interested in other types of games? Yes, I am. I am a big Nintendo fan, hardcore, and I love The Legend of Zelda. That is my favorite game franchise of all time, matched with Pokemon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is particularly a favorite of mine. What VR developments are you hoping for within the next 10 years? Well, I actually made a video all about my dream VR setup goals for the near future, along with my friend Marcus Dahl from the Virtual Dreamers. We talked about all of the technologies that we want to see happen and the things that are blossoming and that we think are going to be possible very, very soon. So make sure you go check that one out. How do I get a VR fit as fresh as yours? Well, Cloma is my favorite virtual brand, like I mentioned before, and they have so many different outfits for VRoid characters and just clothing models as well that you can put onto your VR avatar. The owner of Cloma as well as Junya Suzuki and is an amazing, amazing person, so make sure you check out my video all about Cloma and the future of virtual fashion because I talk about that and more there. What was your first VR headset and how long did you have it for? Well, my very first VR headset was an Oculus Rift S, and I used that puppy all the way up until I got my Index in June. Thoughts on Hololive English? Well, I have quite a few thoughts on Hololive English. First off, I am so ecstatic to see VTubing coming into the Western audience and see more and more people become excited about virtual characters. I think that's such an exciting and amazing thing, especially seeing as the more 2D characters get attention, the more 3D characters will get attention as well, and that will grow the VR standpoint of VTubing, which I am so excited about. My personal favorite Hololive English idol is Mori, and I think it's really exciting to see virtual idols become a really popular thing. Favorite song from Nurture so far? Well, I'm a diehard Porter Robinson fan, and I couldn't resist answering this question. For me, it's definitely Get Your Wish. That one I super hyper relate to, and I think it's a really important song with a really important meaning. Ventus asks, if you never came across VR, what would you have been doing as your passion and career right now? Well, unfortunately, I'd probably still be stuck in college, which I was not exactly a fan of, and I would be studying English to be an English teacher, which I really don't care about at all, but I'm so thankful that I found VR and get to do this instead. As far as passion goes, I really love writing, and I really wanted to be a writer, which is one of the reasons that I love making videos, because I get to script out things and do research and talk to people about it, which is something that an author would do as well. How did you learn to draw hair in VRoid Studio? Well, now this is a question because drawing hair in VRoid Studio is not easy whatsoever. In fact, it's probably the most challenging part about making a VRoid. For me, I was just self-taught and I just kind of figured it out as I went. Go ahead and comment and let me know if you want to see a VRoid hair tutorial video. That way I can share my knowledge with you guys and how I make my VRoid models. What is the activity you use for VR the most? Gaming, socializing, Flunarb. Definitely Flunarb. What do you see yourself doing in a couple of years? Well, I really hope to continue growing my channel and create an entire network of virtual reality show where I can have all sorts of different kinds of content all the time and provide entertainment and education to viewers like you. Thank you. Ooh, and Slushy asks, VR simulator win? Well, Slushy, let me tell you a little something about the simulation theory. Will you do a stream after this video? Yes, I will be streaming live on my Twitch channel right after this video goes up to celebrate my 50,000 subscribers. So if you want to come help celebrate and see what's going on and just hang out with me and have a good time, then this is your chance. So come by and show your support, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you there. Anyways, thank you guys so much again for supporting me. I really mean it when I say I would not be able to do it without you. Your support is what allows me to continue making content and do it full-heartedly every single day. So from the bottom of my heart, you have my thanks. And to keep up to date with more of my content, you can follow my Twitch, my Twitter, my Instagram, or join my Discord server. I genuinely love interacting with you guys. It's one of my favorite things to do, so don't be afraid and come say hi sometime. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. So make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the Virtual Reality Show channel if you haven't already. Anyways, I've been your host, PHIA, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Special thanks to my October Patreon members and virtual VIPs, Dutech, Fukule, Private Donuts, Score Maller, and Top Waffle.